If you're making less than 6 figures in car sales, you're probably making one of these 5 deadly mistakes. My name is Tommy, and what I'm about to give you, I have used the same value to close millions of dollars across the board in high ticket sales and the automotive industry. Here's what's crazy. I wasn't always at the top. When I first started in car sales, back when I lived in Miami, I made $600 my first month. Then I invested into a training. Once I applied what I learned, the very next month I made $17,500. And the next couple of years in sales, I've made hundreds and thousands of dollars selling cars using these exact same principles I'm about to share with you. Now listen, these aren't just car sales tips. These work in any high ticket sales environment. So grab a pen, take some notes. What is written is retained, because what I'm about to show you is going to change your income forever. Andy always says, there's the day you're bored, the day you die, and the day your life changes forever. So get ready. Mistake number 1, you're having the wrong mindset. And this is the biggest one. You're prejudging every customer that walks through that door. Here's what most salespeople do. Customer pulls up, they pull up in an older car, and immediately they think, oh, this person can't afford it. Oh man, this person has bad credit. This person's broke. You know, that customer's all dressed casual and they're just looking young, and you feel like this person's not gonna be able to leave with anything. But here's the truth that changed everything for me. They came by, they will buy, as long as I do my job right. Write this down. Every single person who walks into your dealership or calls you is a buyer. They've already made the decision that they wanna buy a car, period. Your job isn't to figure out if they can buy, your job is to help them to buy. I've seen guys in $2,000 suits who couldn't get finance. And then I've seen construction workers that come straight from work, covered in paint, buy the most expensive car on the lot. Stop playing detective and start being a professional. The moment you change this mindset, your income will explode. Because when you believe everyone's a buyer, you treat everyone like a buyer. And when you treat everyone like a buyer, more people buy. Crazy, right? Mistake number 2, you have lazy work ethic. Your work ethic is average, and average gets you average results. Look around your dealership right now. How many people do you see studying? How many people are training? How many people are working on getting better instead of complaining about the market, the leads, or the customers? You hear it all the time. Oh, it's just slow right now. Not a lot of people coming in. Probably not many, right? Here's what I did differently. While everyone else was at the coffee machine talking about last night's game, I was studying. While they were complaining about tough customers, I was learning how to handle objections so I can advance the sale forward. While they were making excuses, I was making money. You want to be known for one thing in your dealership, being the hardest worker. Not the smartest, not the most experienced, but the hardest worker. Because here's what happens when you outwork everyone. You get better faster. Your managers respect you more. And customers can feel that energy when you approach them. It becomes infectious because you're being authentic and not being a fraud. What people say about you when you're not around is who you truly are. Make sure they're saying, that person works harder than anyone I know. Mistake number 3, you're looking unprofessional. You look like you can't afford what you're selling. Listen, if someone's about to spend $50,000 on a car, they need to trust you. And the first thing they judge is how you look. Be professional. You don't need to spend thousands on clothes. You can go to Target and look professional. Get yourself a nice belt, some nice shoes, a pressed shirt. Make sure there's no food on your shirt. And make sure your hair's done, your breath is fresh. There's a thing called gum or mints, and use it every single day. Now here's the test. If you walked into an investment office to give someone $50,000 of your money, would you trust someone who looked like you? Would you buy from someone who looked like you? If the answer is no, fix it today. Do it now. Don't dress for the job you have. Dress for the income you want. Because when you look successful, people believe you're successful, and people buy from successful people. Now, mistake number 4, you don't have a mentor or you're not doing training. You're trying to figure this out on your own instead of learning from someone who's already done it. It's cutting the check from speed, compressing time frames. When I started in sales, I looked around for someone to learn from. I couldn't find anyone at my level who was where I wanted to be. So I found mentors outside my dealership, hence Andy Elliott, which changed my life. Now here's what I did. I studied the best, I took courses, I went to trainings, I invested in myself because I knew that that was the fastest way to get me results. Now your goal as a rookie isn't to compete with other rookies, it's to take out the veterans. The only way to do that is to learn from people who have already done what you want to do. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Find someone who's making the money you want to make, learn everything they know, and model what they do. Stop trying and start training. Success leaves clues. The people who are crushing it aren't hiding their secrets, they're sharing them. You just have to be willing to invest in learning them. Mistake number 5, you're not training daily. You think watching a few YouTube videos counts as training? Real training means studying every single day. Not when you feel like it, not when you have time. I mean every day, every day. Here's what real training looks like. Role playing over and over and over your objections until you can handle them in your sleep, until you don't even have to think about it. Practicing your presentation until it is perfect. You want to be studying your product knowledge until you know it more than the customer. Most people train like this. They watch a video, they think they got it, then they wonder why they can't close deals. Champions train like their life depends on it, because in sales, your income depends on it. If you want to make 6 figures in sales, you need to train like someone making 6 figures. That means daily improvement, daily practice, daily growth. Your obsession with training shows how serious you are about winning, and winning recognizes obsession. Look, these 5 mistakes are costing you some serious money. But here's the good news. You can fix every single one of them starting today. Change your mindset, outwork everyone, look professional, and find a mentor, and then train daily. Do these 5 things consistently, and I guarantee your income will change. If you want to take this to the next level and learn the exact systems we use to close high-ticket deals, text me right now, 480-989-4133. I'll show you how to compress time and results faster than you ever thought possible. Remember, you're not trying to be perfect, you're trying to be different. Different from everyone else who's making excuses instead of making money.